my 1000th reading, so I thought I'd make it a little special. I hope you like it. Let's get on with it, shall we? All right, let's see what the energy is telling us today. I'm not really sure what she's gonna say to us, so let's see if we can find out. Yeah, all right. Where do you want to start? All right, we're gonna start with the Wild Child Oracle deck. I'll go ahead and show you the box for that. It's right here. Okay. The Wild Child Oracle. These are new and they're very cute. I enjoy them a lot. It's got a lot of symbolism in them. And I am still getting used to them and getting to know them a little bit. So if you guys have any other meanings that you know about these cards or about the symbolism or the things that you see on these cards, feel free to leave me a message, okay? All right, and since you're here, guys, why don't you hit that like button for me, please? It is my 1000th video on YouTube, so it's kind of special. So if you're here, go ahead and hit it. And subscribe if you haven't yet, right? And share if you feel so inclined to do so. I appreciate you so very much, and I love you so much. Of course I do. Check the description for all of the info that you know I always keep in there, like the free birth chart, which is so handy dandy if you want to find out about where your astrology signs all meet, right? So we have the crescent, right? This is about new beginnings, right? It's about new beginnings. It's about cycles, right? Starting again, change, because it's inevitable. Of course it is. We're going to put that right here. All right. Actually, I'll keep the box out here too. All right. What else would you like me to do? Possibly a spirit animal or maybe some subject matter. That would be great. This is the old style Lenormand deck, also new, and I love it. Got a card that's backwards. I think that she's trying to tell us something. Maybe not, because it's the same one that we had earlier. So let's just go ahead and shuffle that back in. All right, the old school, old school, yeah, that's it. Old style Lenormand deck. It's just a little deck, and it basically is got really nice little pictures on it that might give us more insight on what we're talking about today. Shall we get to it, please, Spirit? One card. Thank you. One card, Spirit. Come on through. Now she's going to throw the whole deck at me. That's great. Come on, Spirit. Give me one card, please. Yeah. What's the message today for the collective? What is the collective's message? She's not wanting to. Oh, there we go. She's not wanting to spit them out today. She's like, no, ain't doing it. All right. Wow. All right. So stars. The stars. I see this as literally. This is like the star card, right? Dreams, aspirations, what we're reaching for, our goals, something that nobody else can touch but you're the one that reaches for it. You're the one that makes this the real deal. It's associated with the 7th house. All right, let's see. The 7th house is ruled by Libra and Venus. It's about being connected. Some say it's about love. Some say it's really more like a connection to a spouse, valuing your connections, like your best friends, and even your worst enemies. It's also known as the Descendant, which would make sense with the star card. Yeah, you balance your needs with the needs of others. You keep your harmony and your balance and your beauty in your relationships. You're committed to your contracts. This is about contracts and justice and democracy. So the descendant has spoken. I like the seventh house. I really do. You might be signing a new contract, um, or maybe you have recently signed a contract or started a new endeavor, like such as going back to school or getting married or finding a new best friend. Could be anything like that. All right, we're gonna do today's reading with uh, the Waite Smith Tarot deck. Rider Waite Smith. I don't know why I'm having a hard time remembering that lately. That's the deck I've been using for ages since I started. Uh, so at the bottom of the deck, let's get them split first before we do anything. I guess that might make things a little bit better. Yeah, it will. All right, we've got the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is, yeah, choices. A lot of choices, right? It says right on the card that it's uh, about daydreams, about illusions and choices and fantasies, and it could be a loss of control. It could be escapism or promises that have been unfilled, right? It could be also that you're looking into it, you're investigating it. Also, a new mastery or learning a new skill, responsibility, and it's got a lot to do with your willpower. I always look at this card and say, there's a lot of choices in front of me, but some of those choices could very well be illusions. So you might want to watch out for those. And it's just a reminder that these things happen, right? You can be fooled. We all can be fooled. And illusions are everything. So we're going to put that right here as the grounding energy, something that you may not see, but you're daydreaming about it. Maybe you've got a lot of hopes for this, and now you don't know which one to choose. There's all these choices in front of you. You had a lot of hope for this, and now these choices are in front of you, and you just don't know which one to choose, right? It looks like you're walking away from something. This is the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups, guys. The Eight of Cups is yeah, it's an action. It is taking action. It's making a change, going on a new journey. It has something to do with instability, and that's probably what I always think is the reasons why you're walking away, because there's something missing. There's these eight cups here, but you know that there's a ninth and a 10th cup out there, right? This is what you want. You don't want just these eight. You have higher aspirations, hopes, emotionally, uh, than just these eights. And that may seem a little selfish to some, but to you, it's like, I've been through the seven. I've come through the seven. I want the eights. Yeah, sure. But is there more out there? Is there life out there? Is there more that I can go and gain? Do I have to keep all eights, or can I go and see if there's a ninth? I think that's what this is about. This is about um, being dissatisfied. Uh, you want to go find your center, right? Yeah, I can see that. I get that. A lot of heartbreak, maybe with the Ten of Swords. Yeah, you know what's hurt you, and you just don't want that anymore. And it looks like that's what you're walking away from today, uh, soon, yesterday, today. It could be in your past, it could be in your near future, but this is with these two cards together. It looks like you know what this is going to bring you. So you've decided to move on, right? Because you're dissatisfied. You don't want your heart broken. You're tired of the heartbreak. I can't blame you there. Nobody wants that. You've been working on a skill, right? With the Three of Pentacles, you've mastered something. So it's time for you to shine. It's time for you to leave and to take what you've learned uh, and put it into practice, like a daily grind, maybe. That's what I'm hearing. Um, this is about cooperation and gain. It's about teamwork because teamwork makes the dream work, right? Absolutely. It's about creativity. It's about realizations and influence and common goals with people around you. Uh, Sometimes I see this card as somebody showing their boss, hey, you hired me to do this job. Look how good I've done at it. I told you I was an expert at this. This is like showing off, you're dedicated and hard work. Uh, and you absolutely can do that, right? Yeah. Then we get the Five of Swords, right? Sometimes the victory, it's not worth the price, right? And that's what it says right on the card. Uh, the guy in front who has the swords now, he's got this look on my face like, now who's the boss, right? Now who's the biatch? You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, the other guys that are walking away, they're just dejected. They're like, you know what? I just can't. What's the point of this fight anymore? What is the point? So you could be either of those people. You could be the person that's, coming out on top, or you could be the people like, losing is okay too. We win some, we lose some. And sometimes you just got to deal with the hand that we've been given. We have to play with the hand that we've been dealt, right? This could be an argument in your now. Like I feel this energy is like it's usually how this comes to me is an argument, a conflict, some aggression. This could be also your fear of failure. Although you think that you've done really great work, you could also be fearing what that person that you're showing your work to is actually going to think. But you've got to stop worrying about what other people think about what you're doing and start caring about what you feel. Okay. Have you tried your best? Have you done your all time best? Then that's what matters. That's what counts. Right. Okay. Yeah. I think walking away from whatever this heartbreak was, it is causing issues. It's causing the heartbreak, right? It hurts your feelings. Of course it does, because this guy's here, this the Five of Cups. He's staring down at his three cups in front of him that has spilled. He's like, I put a lot of effort into this, and then here they are spilled. Like, yeah, why do these things keep happening to me, right? It's okay to feel this way, but life gives us these things. This is again conflict. This is disappointment, disillusionment, that fear of risk. You gotta step out of your comfort zone sometimes, right? This also could be mourning. This also could be losing someone that you love. And if that is the case, I'm so sorry. My heart goes out to you. I really feel for you. I love you. And you've always got somebody who cares, okay? But I really think this is about you walking away from something that no longer serves you, something that hurts you, something that is uncaring of you, walking away from something that has just finished. It's done. It's over. And sometimes it is, whether it's for the better or for the worse, it's over, right? You are ready to work on something that you've been working on for a long time. This is something that you have a lot of skill with, okay? And you're going to go towards that because you know that the victory is not worth the price. And you know that the grief that you feel now over leaving this situation, it's going to get better. You know that your skill is going to take you to places that this whatever hurt you could never do, right? Yeah. The Queen of Wands. Yeah. Yes. She's got a lot of warmth and passion. And I think this is who you're leaving as today. I think you're leaving as a passionate person who just wants their dreams fulfilled. And if you're not feeling like your dream is fulfilled in one place and it's causing you grief and anxiety and issues and heartbreak and pain and all of this, right? Then it's time to step into your Queen of Wands energy. It's time to have that enthusiasm and determination for a new future, something that you're obviously skilled at. So I'm not sure what this is that you're skilled at. Let's see if we can get some clarification on on this heartbreak. Give me clarification on this Ten of Swords, please. Can you give me 3 cards for clarification on this King or this Ten of Swords, please? Clarify the Ten of Swords for me, Spirit. Come on through. Thank you. Clarify the Ten of Swords for me. All right. We got the King of Cups. We got the Seven of Cups. You got the Seven of Pentacles. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. So the King of Cups, he knows his emotions, right? He knows how he feels about it. He knows why he does the things that he does. It's so that he can have emotional fulfillment for these things, right? And the Seven of Cups, again, is stepping back from everything, gaining perspective, having choices, knowing that you have those choices. Now, whether some of those are illusions, fine. Maybe you chased those illusions before. Now you realize you don't have to chase, you attract, right? And now you're looking back as the Seven of Pentacles and you're saying, was the victory worth the price? Well, you know that the victory wasn't worth the price, right? So now you're looking at it and say, these things that I planted, what does he say? Is the juice worth the squeeze, right? That's what the Seven Pentacles is. He's got all these fruits and he's like, well, this is great. I mean, I can live with 7 pentacles. Sure, I can eat these pentacles and survive, 9 months out of the year, probably. But what we are looking for and what we're reaching for is so much more than that, right? That's our clarification for that 10. So yeah, that that this heartbreak is not worth it. Okay, you're walking away because you've already done it. You've used your discernment and you've looked back on it and said, is the juice worth the squeeze? And decided that it is not. Exactly. The sun is on top of that little deck, and that's enlightenment. You've realized it. You know it, right? You know now. After contemplation, after really considering it, after all this careful consideration, you know that your dream, star here, you know that your dream, it lies ahead, right? And so does illumination. So is the sun. You don't have to be in darkness and shadow anymore. You can take what you've learned and move forward with that, period. You know that you can, okay? All right. Let's get some white cards. See what we can find out about this. Come on through, Spirit. Yeah, it seems like your eyes have been closed before. They're opening now. You're coming around. You're waking up. You're waking up to it. You know that everything in divine timing. Well, if this is divine timing, then the timing is now. You don't want to have regrets. Your eyes are opening. Okay? Those doors are closing behind you and opening in front of you. Okay? You've carried this burden for a while. All right? The Ten of Wands, you need this burden to be lightened, right? You need your load to be lightened. You cannot keep carrying it. Okay? You cannot. Yeah, you need a new job. You need a raise. You need to change your perspectives because your finances need to be in order. Your finances are important, right? And you know that you can make money and you can have a gain and you can have the finances that you need with your skill, right? And so you've set your mind to it. This is what I'm going to do. This is a conclusion. Period. We're going to conclude business with that person, right? I'm not changing my mindset. I'm moving forward. That's exactly what I'm saying here. And you're a force of nature. You're not going to be pushed around. You're not going to be told what to do. You're doing things against your will. You know, you're a force to be reckoned with. So why are you settling? You're not. You've decided you're not going to settle anymore. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Because you are not to be fucked with. I like that. All right, let's move on to the stained glass tarot. Let's see what she's got to say. What else can you tell me about this new endeavor, about reaching for the stars? Yeah, the Empress. We had her come out earlier today. The Empress says, I am abundance. I am a life force. Okay? I bring growth. This is what I do. I create. So whatever you're doing, it's a creation. You're creating something beautiful. I commend you. I commend you for that. It's hard to chase our dreams, especially in today's world where all these expectations are put on you to perform. Work your job, 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel you there. Reaching for your goals as the Empress. The Empress is about beauty. It's about nature. It's about gain and enlightenment about these same things. All right, give me another one, please. Spirit, thank you. Okay. We've got the Magician. Yeah, you make your imagination real. Exactly. All right. You have control over your elements. All right. And whatever element you're working on right now, you've chosen one and you're moving forward with it. It looks like the Wands because now you're the Queen of Wands. You're moving forward, trying to become the Empress. And the Magician says you can. You can. Because if you feel it, if you see it in your mind's eye, then you can be it. Whatever your whatever goal that you want to follow through your life, it's a possibility. So don't think that it's not. As a magician, we can create this. We can create the life that we want. So why would you stay in a place where you're brokenhearted, right? Or that you've got to feel grief and loss all the time? Tell me. Yeah. Next, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is something hurry. He's moving pretty quickly. He's not the fastest, but he's moving pretty quickly. This is movement, messages. This is incoming. This is you making that move, right? Being that bold action, right? Is taking action on this idea, whatever it is. It's coming out of that Three of Pentacles, so you're chasing this dream. You're absolutely moving towards that now. You're not going to be stuck in grief and heartache. You know that you can reach out for the help that you need when you need it. You know it's about teamwork, so you're moving towards it. Whatever this is, you are a force to be reckoned with. Man, I love that. I love that. Chasing that dream, we don't chase, we attract, but you know what I mean. You're following your heart. You're following your passion, and that's what you should be doing. Two of Cups, also a teamwork card. This could be a collaboration with a single person. This could be love. Okay, this could be finding the one. This could be, leaving a bad situation and going toward a better situation. Sharing your cup with someone else. Because you know that your cup is worth something. And you want somebody else whose cup is worth something. And aren't you tired of getting these empty cups, right? I really feel like that's what this is. Because sometimes the victory is not worth the price. So what if the victory is worth the price? What if the victory that you're looking for is worth everything? And is really worth it to you? That's the question that the Two of Cups asks you. Is this, it's obviously something that you want, a connection with another soul that's deeper in meaning than what you've been dealt. And it looks like, I gotta say, this looks like a relationship, a bad relationship, maybe. Okay? That you're leaving for a a better one. You got your eye on the prize, and there's nothing wrong with that. You should move towards what your heart tells you to move toward. Period. You should be listening to you. Okay? It's your time. It's your time to shine. You're the sun. Right? You're reaching for your star. And you know that feeling your grief doesn't mean you have to feel it all the time. You learn your lesson, you move on from it. You take your passion elsewhere. Yeah. Become the empress. Love yourself, right? Create something beautiful and attract in the things that you know you can because you're the magician. You're the magician, right? It's making sense to me. I hope that it makes sense to you. Hopefully this resonates with somebody out there. All right, let's take the top one. She says, yeah, the moon. Yeah, I think this Two of Cups is unknown to you. I don't think you know what you want. I just think you know how you want to feel, right? I don't think you know exactly what you're looking for. And I know that and it's saying that the future is unknown to you. It's okay. And you've been working on those shadows. You've been doing the work. So keep doing that. All right. And if you've got to leave the situation you're in now, go. Yeah. Just go. With the Seven of Wands, this is that sneaky leaving in the middle of the night kind of energy. And if that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do. Okay. There's no shame in that. A lot of people will see the Seven of Swords as like deception of some sort. But it's also making plans and knowing that you can't share your plans with some people. You can't trust everybody. That's what that means, right? Let's get three cards of advice for the collective, please. Because for some reason my phone just stopped recording and I had to restart it. So let's see. One. The moon's trying to come out again. We know it's unknown. We know. We know the future's unknown. Well, whatever it is, it's got to be better than what we've been through, right? What we've been going through. So this new journey looks like it's going to be really lucrative for you. Not. I'm saying, lucrative here, of course. It doesn't have to be about finances necessarily. It looks like you're pretty grounded. You're really well-rounded. We've got Capricorn out here and Pisces and Gemini. We've got, let's see, Aquarius and Scorpio. Yeah, we've got Venus, of course. Check your planetary placements. Looks like high Scorpio, though. My goodness. My goodness. No, Spirit. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to throw the cards, please, one at a time. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Come on through, Spirit. Last card for the advice for the collective today about the situation we're leaving, please. Thank you. And what we're headed toward, of course. Because we kind of want to know more about that. Now, if you really do want to know more about that, we can do a private reading. Yeah, the moon came out again. We may not be able to find out a whole lot more about this situation, but we do know that if you're taking a methodical approach, you will achieve your dreams. Okay? The Queen of Cups is out here saying, be open to receive the healing and nurturing you need. All right. And the moon is saying there's something there that you're not seeing, but be careful of seeing things that are not there. All right. Something is hidden from you, and that's okay. That's all right. If you just head down that path that you know you're supposed to be going down, the sun will be on the other side of it. Okay. We have to go through the shadows to get to the sun. We have to go through the night to get to the day. So just take your methodical approach. That's our advice today. Take a methodical approach. You will achieve your dreams. Buckle down. Work really hard on this achievement that you are going towards, and become the Empress. Right? Become the magician. Right? Use the skill and the things that you know you have. Adapt, right? And then you won't have to worry about won't have to worry about what you're lacking. Or, just take a methodical approach, right? Slow and steady wins the race. You can't make it fit. You can't force it to go the way you want it to go. Things will happen in your life the way it is supposed to. It is laid out in front of you. We've got the owl, and it's called divine wisdom, right? I trust my inner wisdom, and I know that it guides me towards my highest good. So there you go. Trust in just trust that you know that you're being guided toward what you're supposed to be headed towards. Happy 1000th video to Dreams of Divine Tarot. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. And you know what I'm about to say. Dream loves you. Spirit loves you. And God loves you. Peace out.